Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Hector, episode 2. Let's continue the game. So, I need to talk to the street urchin, then I probably need to go to Hector and see what other items I can find.
Oh, poor little fella.
Sometimes I find an old button and pretend it's a sweetie.
I want this hook. Why were you hiding in the revolting germ-soaked rubbish tip?
Why were you hiding in that revolting germ-soaked rubbish tip?
Sir, that's my unassuming abode.
Oh, and what a lovely home it is. I like what you've done with the dirt.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Does your mother know you live in a fridge?
Does your mother know you live in a fridge?
Ain't got no mother or father, ain't never had one. They was paupers too. Me dad died in a stampede during a sausage roll giveaway. Me mum died in childbirth at the same sausage roll giveaway.
That was you, the sausage roll baby of Clappers Wreake.
That's me. I am rightly.
That incident brought much needed attention to the bylaws regarding sausage roll giveaway crowd control. Well done, you.
Guess I'm a bit of a public hero then, eh?
What age are you?
What age are you?
I have no accurate knowledge of my age. Never saw me birth certificate, nor in fact have I even had a birthday.
Oh, I'm welling up now.
What age do you think I'd be, sir?
Well, it'd be a guess. Looking at you, I'd say you were about 3. Hey, how about we crown today your birthday? Happy 3rd birthday, smelly trash boy. Himp, himp.
I would put him at 3. His level of conversation's a little high for somebody who wouldn't have been educated or raised for a 3-year-old. I would put him much, much higher. To 6, 7, 8, 10 years old. Let's see, playing in fridges can be very dangerous.
Playing in fridges can be very dangerous.
I told you, sir, I live in it.
Aren't you worried about suffocating?
Some nights I leave it open a crack when I sleep. That's when the rats come.
How'd you end up living here? Why do I keep going down this storyline?
How'd you end up living here?
Well, I used to live in a bird box until the neighbours started complaining about the noise of my tap dancing.
What do you do?
I tried to tap quieter, but it's just not the same. I've got to let it out.
I don't suppose you've got any hand sanitizer in there?
Oi, are you making fun of my disability?
Oh, no, it's just I wouldn't want to catch anything off you. I mean, get my hands dirty. Oh, God, I feel really itchy. Could you step back a bit?
What happened to your hand?
What happened to your hand?
I used to shine shoes at the boot blackening factory until the operations manager took me hand off for thieving post-it notes from the staff stationery cupboard.
Oh, how horrid.
Bojo cast me out, and now I make a less than meagre wage on the streets of Clappers Wreake, utilising my skills as an independent shoe shine boy.
You still shine shoes with that?
You still shine shoes with the, that?
Well, the hook does seriously impede my ability to shine shoes without leaving huge scuffs. And between you and me, I have taken off a fair share of toes. Oh, but I'm really, really good. I could shine you now if you like.
No, just did mine this morning.
Oh?
How's the shoe shining market in general?
How's the shoe shining market in general?
Not too good these days. Aside from the hook thing, too many trainers out there, you see.
Oh, yeah, guess so.
Gets me enough coinage to occasionally afford a tin of chopped tomatoes for my own survival, though. Well, that and the dancing, of course.
So there's something about the
Very
dancing
well.
that I'm supposed to do. But I don't think I'm supposed to do it yet. Let's switch to Hector. Your idiot partner obviously doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Double click on the toilet to give him... What? I don't know. Instructions, I imagine. Let's get this pointy thing.
This thing's got the tensile strength of a railroad spike, but it's the width of an Ardoc's nail. Surely I can find a use for it, whatever it is.
Hand with this.
All those things together, not bloody lightly.
This with this.
Now you're just being stupid.
Let's go back up. So I imagine we need to find where we can put a pipe. Let's take the toilet paper.
Isn't that always the way? Had to use one of me socks again.
Gross.
Isn't that all?
Alright, look at the busted
It's all
laptop.
that's left of that laptop from upstairs.
Let's go and grab it.
Our tech lab guy will love this. He communicates politely with anything that isn't human.
Hector-shaped hole.
Oh, that is one huge hole. Whatever caused that must have been extremely heavy and travelling at... Oh.
And so, inaccessible
There's
room.
a whole other room over there, but there's a bloody great hole in the way.
And see, the mangled rifle with the hole
Can't be asked.
won't help. And... let's look upstairs.
Even if I went up, I'd still end up in the basement. They ain't secure, and they lead nowhere.
So I can't get over there. And it doesn't seem like I'm able to do anything. So let's double click on the toilet and see how we can talk to our partner.
Lambert, come in, Lambert.
Yes, sir.
I'm fresh out of plans. What have you got? Listen up, I've got a plan. Let's say we got a plan. I don't know what the plan is, but...
Right, listen up. I've got a plan.
Oh, super duper. What is it?
Deep in the pipes of this old loo, there must be several decades worth of encrusted toxic fecal matter and methane build-up. Not to mention what I just deposited.
You've already lost me.
This toilet's waste pipe probably runs right down the wall of this building, right? We're gonna turn this bog into some sort of a bomb. A pipe bomb. But you're gonna have to find a way to get me a few things to give this impulsive scheme a fighting chance.
Ready,
Okay.
eager and able, boss. Hit me with the shopping list.
Well, as hearty as my excrement is, it might not be quite enough to take down a wall, so you're gonna need to find me something highly flammable.
Flammable thing. Check.
Then we'll need something
The
that can
rope
act as a fuse.
in petrol.
Fuse. Check.
And I'll also need something to light it with.
Right. Anything else, boss?
Well, Hawaiian Breeze room spray would also be nice, but not essential. Over and out.
So we're gonna make a pipe bomb, and it doesn't seem like I can do anything else. Let's look at these things.
Station Tech Lab might be able to pull some data off this. Whatever data is. I don't know what it is, but it's thin, pointy and sturdy, which is good enough for me. Soft and supple. Never worked a day in his life. Probably shouldn't mess with this any more than I already have. I'll need to run this by ballistics if I ever get out.
So we have like 2 pieces of real evidence, and kind of nothing else. Let's see if we can throw things up the vent.
No. Gravity only works one way.
Look at the
I'd
pipes.
bang on them, but my Morse code's a bit rusty.
So switch back to Lambert, I suppose. And so we've got this trolley cart, and I don't have a clue what it's supposed to do. Let's look at this pipe
That pipe looks just big enough for something other than Hector to fit through.
and look at this waste pipe.
That must be the waste pipe, which means the loo should be right behind this wall. My arms are like cocktail sticks with squares of cheese on the end. I can't knock down a wall with my bare hands.
So we gotta blow up this wall. Let's talk to the blonde
She
female.
looks lost. That, or she's been mauled by a wild bear.
Let's double click on him. Do you ladies need assistance? Are either of you carrying anything explosive? Well, her hairspray is probably explosive.
Do you young ladies need assistance?
We've been waiting on a taxi for 4 hours until someone here just told me she forgot to phone it. Oh, yeah, not phoned.
At the risk of sounding a little weird, are either of you carrying anything explosive?
If we were, would you arrest us and give us a lift back to town?
Any other day I would, but my vehicle was commandeered by a bandit.
A bandit? Was he wearing a little mask? That is so hot.
Seriously, have you got anything flammable?
Like what?
Hair care products?
Like hair care products?
We've seen her use it.
Yeah, just this jumbo-sized bottle of last blowed parfums. Reminds me, Kaylee, we'll have to cancel the hairdressers en route and all. Can't do much with your hair anyways, it's always a pig in sight.
I've had repeated attacks on my self-esteem for too long now. Mages are gonna be my bridesmaid, alright?
I'll pretend you didn't say that, Kaylee. You'll feel different after a few paracetamol. She's just upset because it's technically her last day single, and she never even wanted to marry Dirty Danny. It's because he got a prego on Valentine's.
Understandable.
Can I borrow your hairspray?
Can I borrow your hairspray?
Wow, you looking for a bit of ultra volume?
I wasn't going to use it on my hair, silly. I was going to blow up a building with it.
Whatever, weirdo. Tell you what, you get us a set of wheels and you can have anything you want.
Okay.
Citizens, please retreat from the exclusion zone and structurally unsound building.
You police, you're gonna arrest us for being too sexy? Sorry, darling, I keep the volume down.
Where are they
Where
trying to
the girls
go?
looking to get to?
Marital registration office on Gilbert Road. Today's our wedding day.
Well, shouldn't you be off getting ready for the big day?
We are ready, you plonker. What, you say we look like a couple of skanks?
You look lovely.
She's all set to walk down the aisle and I'm her virgin bridesmaid, okay? Just need to get there first.
What's the matter with her feet?
What's the matter with her feet?
She insisted on jamming her bunion riddle plates into pumps 4 sizes too small.
Well, I can see how that would be uncomfortable.
Tuh, you'd be sorry. You got fat feet, Kaylee. Fat. Always said that. Why would you admit it, dumb swaz?
Can't you walk?
Can't you walk to your destination?
Ask her again when you've been dancing in heels to hardcore trance till 7 a.m.
I'll do that.
So I
I'll
have to
see
get
if I
her
can arrange
transport.
transport for you.
Mate, if you can get us a set of wheels, I'll give you 10 minutes behind the tip.
I don't accept bribes, and I'm a bit of a germaphobe, to be honest. I'm referring to the rubbish tip. I didn't mean... Oh, God, this isn't going well.
So if I give them the broken trolley, will that consider wheels? I guess it will be. I think that's the solution there.
There you go.
There, what go?
You needed wheels. Voila. Can I have your hairspray now?
You serious, darling? I may be wasted, but even I can count to 4.
Flo,
Keep it in, honey. Looks like you're only halfway there, darling.
Can I have half the bottle of hairspray then? Guess not.
So I gotta fix the broken trolley. Let's talk to the brunette female. Same thing. Okay. So we've got at least a little bit of progress there. And maybe that half progress was actually needed. Let's go back this way. See, I think I need the hook. But I also need the wheels.
Funny that with all this junk around, there's nothing to cut a rope with. Funny that with all... It's an 86 Larder 4-door, cerulean blue, no plates. It's an 8...
Alright, so... I suppose we could talk to him again, just to make sure.
So are you using those ropes right now? Depends what you mean by using. Well, my partner's building a bomb in that building over there, and I need a fuse. In that case, yes, I'm very much using them. Can I have those ropes when you're done with them? I've had 3 others ask me the same thing already, but I like you the best, so yes. Oh, wow, thanks. Stay calm, I'm all over this. Oh, Brill. I'll just wait here then.
So he'll give me the ropes, but I've got to get him off him first.
That way leads back to the building.
And see, unless there's something in the rubbish, let's look at it.
A festering heap of germ-ridden garbage around the back of the building. I'm not going in there without rubber gloves, thank you very much. It's really rather spacious in there.
Let's talk to a street urchin again.
Little chap?
It's the 3rd time this week I've had to eat stones for dinner, but yes, I'm okay.
And see, there's nothing... I can't get the cork off his hook or anything like that.
Could you dance for me again? Fairly well.
See, I'm confused. Like, what more is there to do? Let's see. Because we have this hard drive, this pointy thing, this fake hand. And all throughout this area, it doesn't look like there's anything to click on or do.
Even if I went up, I'd still end up in the basement. It's all that's left of that laptop from upstairs.
Maybe I'll double click on this again. Nothing happens.
I can't get there without bridging this gap first.
And how can we break the gap?
What are you, an idiot?
Like...
I can't combine those things.
See, unless there was some kind of... Oh wait, the toilet door. That's what I'm supposed to use.
Oh, surely there's more uses for a door than privacy.
Well, use the pointy thing probably to get the toilet door off the hinges.
A door is always handy in situations like this. One that says exit above it would be even better.
Alright, so pointy thing to get it off the hinge.
Loo with a view.
Then we take the door and just
Perfect.
kick it.
That ought to hold me weight. Well, the weight of an average human anyway.
And let's see, when we did that, it scaled the door to make it slightly larger, closer to the foreground. And here's a broken pipe. So if I give the fake hand to this,
Let's see what happens when I do this. Blimey, I think that went all the way outside. Hey, Lambert, I'm sending myself out to you one piece at a time.
No!
Will the gun go through this?
Nah. If I add evidence out to Lambert, he'll just run off to forensic with it and forget about me.
And the hard drive.
Nah. If I add evidence out to Lambert, he'll just run off to forensic with it and forget about me.
So I gave him a fake hand, which the street urchin will give me his hook for that, I imagine.
No sign of an exit, but bloody hell. This place looks like an abattoir in a blimmin' Quincy What's-His-Face movie. Finally, a clue I can relate to.
So let's look at the mop.
Silly terrorist. You can't use a mop to get bloodstains out. What you need is red wine, and then white wine to get the red wine out. A good murder investigator always carries his own mop.
Suspicious
Looks like
stain.
congealed blood. Feels like congealed blood. Don't even want to think about where all this came from.
Can't pick it up. So this is all suspicious stains, and then let's look at the posters.
What the hell is Clapfest? What the hell is Clapfest?
Let's look at the letters.
Sit, lap. This place just keeps getting weirder. That way leads to certain death. It's one of them cleaning buckets with wheels on.
Okay, so with the wheels,
I can't get any closer to the hole or I'll fall through.
so either I use the rifle on the bucket.
All those things together, not bloody likely.
No, I use the mop on the bucket.
Can't snag it. Need to hook it with something.
Okay. Take this plastic
Could it be
knife.
the weapon that caused all this mayhem is a plastic knife? Nah, it's the cleanest thing in this room.
Take
Could
that.
it be the weapon that caused... Nah, it's the...
Come on, take the plastic knife.
Thank goodness I got to this plastic knife before it fell into the plastic hands of them plastic dummies in the basement.
That sounds like a Doctor Who episode. Look at the
Is
desk.
this where the judges sit to critique the bloodbath? Is this where the...
I'm double clicking and clicking, and we're getting a lot of repetition because of that. So now, if I give him the knife, I think we've exchanged everything we need to do. Like, I doubt the mop is going to
That
work.
won't fit.
So we switch to Lambert. He walks over here. And see, we're getting close now to the beginning of the end of this first puzzle set. But I imagine we're going to have more work
That's
after
quite
that.
handy.
A much bigger, much more open world puzzle.
It's part
like
of
the
my
first
job
episode.
to keep knives off our city streets.
And see, we'll come back and get the wheels later from the mop bucket and put it on the other thing. Let's give this to the street urchin.
Here you are, little fella. Try this.
It's so beautiful. I loves it so.
You don't need that nasty old hook anymore.
Oh, me old mate Hookie's been a real friend all these years. A horrible, nasty, scabby, chafing friend. Old Bojo's gonna choke on his roast pheasant when he sees the line-up at my shoe shine stand. Oh, thank you, sir. Anything you need from me, you can have it.
The hook?
It's yours.
So now I just take the hook.
Isn't it great when you do someone a favour and they think you're doing it for them, but you're really doing it for you? It's win-win.
Well, on that note, I think that's a good enough place to end this recording. We kind of see the solution now, which is good, because for a while there, I was starting to wonder. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites. There's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.